everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my April favourites and things I've been loving in a month of April. Now, usually when I do my monthly favourites, I do try to mix it up with some skincare, some makeup and body care, and maybe some fashion favourites now and again. But this month, I have to say, is more makeup orientated for some reason, and I have been testing out some new products I just end up really enjoying and I want to show you guys. So yeah, it's just a word of warning, it's mainly about makeup, but I do have some other bits and bobs I've really been enjoying, and as usual I'm just going to dive straight into it and show you guys what I've been enjoying. So let's get started. So I'm going to get started with some body care products, which I only have one this month, and this is from Origins, and this is the Origins Ginger Cloud Smoothing Body Balm. Now I really like this because my skin is really dry. I'm sure you're all pretty bored of me talking about my skin being really dry, and it is at the moment, but it's still, my skin's sort of still in that winter state where it just turns like a prune when I come out of the shower or the bath. But this has been really moisturizing, and I actually do have the ginger souffle, which is slightly more richer in texture, but it can be quite sticky sometimes. But I used to have the tube of the ginger souffle, but they discontinued that on Feel Unique, so I kind of stopped buying it because I don't really like the tub version. But the Ginger Cloud is something quite similar, but a bit more of a balmy, silky texture, and this I picked up recently from an outlet. It's a very sort of lightweight texture, but it's quite moisturizing at the same time. I can't deal with very lightweight body lotions because my skin just drinks it up and it just doesn't really do anything. But I like more of a heavier sort of moisturizer, but nothing too heavy sticky, if you get what I mean. But this one has been really good. I've really been enjoying it. It smells like really like warming ginger. It's quite a unusual scent, so if you are a fan of ginger scents or very warm heavy scents, then I really recommend you check this out as well. So this is from Origins. The next favorite I want to talk to you guys about is a skincare favorite, and it's also from the same brand, and this is the Origins Make a Difference Plus Rejuvenating Moisturizer. This is actually a repurchase for me because I have used this back last year, but I never repurchased when I finished it. But I've been using my other moisturizer, which is my Kawaii's Vitamin, I think it's called the Kawaii's Wild Rose Moisturizer, which is good, but it's not great if you've got really dry skin like me at the moment. But since I had the allergic reaction a couple of weeks ago, my skin has just been feeling really dry and tight, so I really needed a more heavy moisturizer. So this I bought as part of a set actually, and the moisturizer is a very nice thick texture, but it sinks into your skin really quickly. I do have quite dry skin, like I said, so it does sink into me quite quickly, and it looks a little bit like this. So it's very good if you got normal to dry skin, I would say, and it smells quite nice as well, so which is definitely a plus for me. But yeah, I really like this. I've been using it pretty much every single day and night, and it's just really been helping my skin to heal up as well, so really recommend checking this out. The next favorite I want to show you guys are some makeup favorites. Now, just a word of warning, there is a lot of makeup in this sort of video, but I've just been testing out a lot of new things, and the first thing I've been testing out and then ended up really enjoying is from Urban Decay, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. Now, this is quite a confusing product because I hear a lot of people talk about it as more of a base to use before your foundation, but for me personally, I think it just works really well on its own or as a lightweight tinted moisturizer. You don't really need to apply a second layer of foundation, but for me personally, it's very nice sort of lightweight off-duty base as well. So I've just been wearing this pretty much on days where I'm not filming or on days where I'm just out and about and I don't want a heavy coverage, so this works really perfectly. I actually use this with my artiste brushes, and they just work really well in blending your skin out and just evening out your skin tone as well. So overall, really recommend this if you are after a new face base as well. So this is from Urban Decay. The next thing I have to show you guys is also a base favorite, and this is from Makeup Forever. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I have actually talked about this in my past video, which you probably would have seen already, or it should be up depending on how my video schedule goes, but it probably would be up by now, so I would have linked to you down below. But this is a very beautiful foundation stick. I don't usually get on very well with foundation sticks because I find them to be either really heavy or cakey, and I just don't really reach for them. I don't actually reach for my Bobbi Brown foundation stick, which I recently threw out because it's just all dried up and I just don't really use it. But This one on the other hand, it's a very great foundation stick. It's very creamy in texture and it blends to your skin really nicely, and I actually reach for this when I'm on a rush or when I don't have really a lot of time in the morning to get ready. I just quickly just sweep it on, buff it out with a buffing brush. Works really well, and it definitely stays put all day as well. I actually prefer this one to the liquid version, which I also have, but the liquid version is quite flimsy for me, and the texture, it is quite weird on my skin, so I do prefer the foundation stick as well. So this is from Makeup Forever. The next favourite I have to show you guys is a blush favourite. Now, I picked up a new blusher recently from Sephora. I think it's been about a month ago since I picked it up, but I've been using it pretty much every single day. This is from Nars, and it's a Nars blusher in the shade Goulue. Now, Goulue was a limited edition that they brought out from KawaiiBeautyTalk's collection last year, and they kind of revamped it and brought it out as a exclusive to Sephora earlier this year. So I spotted it in February on the website, and I snapped it up, and this is what the blusher looks like. It's a very beautiful dark berry shade. I have quite an olive undertone on my skin, so I do prefer more of a deeper blush. It's not your standard pink, it's quite a raspberry tone, which I really like. I've got it on today, and it just complements your cheeks really well. And this one, I find with Nars blushes, they do last quite a long time. I have had quite a few Nars blushes in the past that they just last really well, and this one is definitely really pigmented as well. So if you are after a new blusher as well, I definitely recommend checking this one out from Nars. So this is called Nars Goulue. The next favourite I have to show you guys is a contouring favourite. Now, I am a die-hard fan of my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, which I still use on a regular basis, but I actually recently discovered this from Kevyn. This is the Kevyn Creamy Glow highlighter and sculpting powder in medium number 4. Now, this is a cream version of the contour powder and the highlighter. I actually got the cream version here, but I got the powder version that I use quite regularly as well. But I think I prefer the cream. The cream is a bit easier to blend in, and it looks a little bit more subtle than the powder, because the powder, if you don't apply the contour powder very well, it can look quite muddy on your jawline and also on your hollows as well. So I would definitely recommend blending that out a bit more. But this one, it just blends really well. It's very subtle, and I actually use the Kevyn contour brush with it, and I just blend it out on the hollows of my cheeks and also on the outer corners of my face. And I use the highlighter just on the high points of my cheekbones as well, and also on my brow bone. But I find that the highlighter is not as pigmented as the powder version, so there is like a pro and con for both of them. But I do overall, I think I prefer the cream version. It's a little bit more subtle, it's a little bit easier to wear on a day-to-day basis, but the powder one is definitely more of a evening shade for me, or if I'm just wanting for that extra bit of makeup for the day, then I would usually reach for the powder. But cream is really good day to day, and it's really good for summertime as well. So this is the Kevyn Contour Cream Kit. The next favourite I have to show you guys is a new favourite eyeshadow stick. I actually only recently picked this up about 2 weeks ago, but I have been absolutely loving it, and I've been using it pretty much every single day. This is from By Terry, and it's the By Terry cream eyeshadow in the shade Bronze Moon number 4. I had my eyes on this for quite a long time. I got Misty Rock, but I recently discovered that again in my collection, and I forgot how much they are amazing. And these are really creamy, and they're not like your standard eyeshadow sticks that crease, but this one looks a little bit like this. It's a very beautiful bronzy brown colour, and I think this would suit a lot of complexions as well. For me personally, this is a very good everyday colour. I've got it on today, and it just works beautifully. I love it. And this one actually lasts on me quite a long time, because I find a lot of eyeshadow sticks, they kind of crease on me for halfway through the day, but this one definitely lasts on me quite well as well. So I highly recommend checking this out. So this is from By Terry. The final makeup thing I want to show you guys in today's video is a new mascara discovery. Now this is from Marc Jacobs, and I got the mini travel size that I got given last time I was in London, and this is the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash Mascara. This is such a amazing mascara. This is what the bristles look like. It's a very volumizing mascara, and I absolutely love it. I can't rave on how much I adore this mascara. I actually talked about it on my blog already, which I would have linked for you down below in the description box, but this has been my favourite mascara and the only mascara I have been wearing this month, and I've got it on today on my lashes, and every time I wear it I always get compliments on my lashes saying, oh my gosh, your lashes are really long, do you have false lashes on? But I don't usually wear false lashes. I do have false lashes, but I don't usually wear them. But with this mascara, it almost gives you that false lash effect, which I really like. And yeah, I generally really like the bristles. I like the application because it's not too wet. With some mascaras they are quite wet, but this one is not too wet and it just applies really beautifully as well. So I really recommend it, and by the time you're watching this video I probably have been there and back from London and picked up another one, but yeah, overall really like it. So this is from Marc Jacobs. Moving on to some non-beauty favourites, and I actually got one fashion favourite I want to show you guys this month, and this is my Phillip mini Pashley bag. I have been wearing this bag pretty much every day this month, and it's been very good in downsizing everything I take, and I just have to take my essentials because it's not a lot of room in this bag, but it is quite roomy for what it is. I usually just keep my phone, my keys, my purse, my card holder. It can't carry an umbrella, but it can carry my vlogging camera, and it can also carry some lip products as well. But it's quite a roomy bag for what it is. It does look quite small, but it does fit quite a lot in there. I've got the medium-sized Pashley, which I have shown you guys in my what's in my bag video last year, but I still love that. But this one I actually picked up from Net-a-Porter about a year ago, and I usually use this one. I don't want to take a lot of crap with me, and I don't really want to carry a bag, so this is a really great over-the-shoulder bag because you can just throw it over and you don't really have to worry about it. It comes with really nice gold hardware, and this one is actually a limited edition from last year, so it's no longer available, but you can pick up similar colours as well. But yeah, overall I really like this, and this has definitely been one of my favourite crossbody bags of all time, I would say. And if you guys want me to do a mini what's in my bag, then I would go ahead and do one, but let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a mini what's in my bag. So this is my Phillip mini Pashley bag. So that's a wrap for me, guys, for my April favourites. It's quite a chatty one this month, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon for a new video. Bye guys.